I got all my money back. Every single time. That's the line that should have made my stomach drop the second I read it. Because this isn't some genius financial hack. It's just theft dressed up as a life pro tip. And yet, here we are, with someone who treated an entire electronics store like their personal free rental shop. And the worst part? It worked. For a while. Welcome to mindsnap, where we dissect the moments people thought they could get away with and the ones that came back to bite them hard. Now look, I get it. We've all been there, standing in a store, holding a receipt, staring at a product we swear we're going to return because it's not quite what we wanted. Maybe it's the wrong color, the wrong size, the wrong vibe. But this is next level. This is the kind of scheme that makes you question whether the person telling the story is a genius or just a garden variety asshole. Because let's be real, this wasn't about defective products. This wasn't about, I opened it and it's broken. No, this was about convenience. This was about greed. This was about treating a store like your own personal free sample buffet. And the crazy part? It worked. At first. The first time, it was probably just a fluke. Maybe they bought a gadget, used it for a weekend, realized they didn't actually need it, and thought, hey, why not try returning it? And when the store took it back with a smile and handed over the cash, jackpot, the system worked in their favor. So, like any good little capitalist, they doubled down. Speakers for a party? Check. A pressure washer to clean the driveway? Obviously. A fancy camping stove for one weekend trip? Why not? Every single time, they walked out with their money back, feeling like they'd just pulled one over on the man, like they'd cracked the code to free stuff. And for a while, they were right. The store never batted an eye. The employees just processed the returns like it was any other Tuesday. But then, something changed. One day, an employee looked at the receipt, looked at them, and said, asterisk, you really don't keep anything, huh? Asterisk. Now let's pause right here. Because that line, that's the moment the facade cracked. That's the moment the universe decided to remind them that karma isn't just a concept. It's a real thing that happens to real people. This wasn't a compliment. This wasn't small talk. This was a judgment, a quiet, seething, asterisk. Oh, so you're one of those people. Asterisk, and the worst part? The employee still processed the refund. They didn't call security. They didn't expose them on the spot. They just let it slide. But the damage was done. Because now, the cat was out of the bag. The store knew. The employee knew. And most importantly, they knew. And suddenly, that life hack didn't feel so clever anymore. I used to laugh about this with my friends. I thought I was beating the system. I thought I was some kind of hustler, some kind of free market warrior, sticking it to the man by getting free stuff. But the truth? I wasn't sticking it to the man. I was just being a cheap asshole. And the store? They probably survived just fine. They're not going bankrupt because one person decided to exploit their return policy for a few weeks. But that doesn't make what I did any less shitty. Because here's the thing about morality. It's not about whether you get caught. It's about whether you should have done it in the first place. I wasn't returning things because they were broken. I wasn't returning things because they didn't work. I was returning things because I was too selfish to pay for stuff I wanted to use. And that's the part that stings the most. Because deep down, I knew it was wrong. But I told myself it was harmless, that the store wouldn't miss the money, that they'd just write it off as a loss, that I was smarter than the system. But the truth is, I wasn't smarter. I was just lucky, for a while. And luck runs out. So what's the verdict here? Was this person right? Wrong? A little bit of both? Drop your thoughts below. Was this a clever hack? Or just plain theft? Let's hear it in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, because let's be real, this was juicy, then hit that subscribe button and smash that bell. Because we've got more stories like this coming your way. Stay sharp, stay honest, and for the love of all that is good, asterisk stop exploiting return policies. Asterisk. See you next time on mindsnap.